Okay, hi world, we're the Neat Peeps.
Hi.
/ Mad Labs.
Bro,
Labs.
our setup is so crooked.
It's okay.
This is so bad.
The MacBook looks so crooked.
This is so sketch. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
How do we start it?
In the days of old, when men were bold and sailors sailed the sea.
Okay, so this is what we think happened in school.
Yes.
So today we're going to talk about April Fools at school. And so the special thing about
it. It's very dramatic.
Well, the special thing was we had to go to a 2-day-a-week school.
Yes.
So April Fools is like a very special.
This
is the first time it's ever. What'd you say?
What?
I don't know.
I didn't say anything.
The likelihood of it being on April Fools. Is very, very slim.
I didn't say anything.
It happened on a Monday. Monday.
Yes, it was a Monday.
Yes.
And so
7th grade year, we're all 12. We're all 13. 13. We're all 13. Shut up.
No. Hudson
we're all
14.
super hyped though.
At this point, Hudson is actually 14.
Oh, we need to introduce ourselves with cool code names.
We'll think about
I'm
that
Hudson.
after. What?
Hudson.
No,
I'm Christopher.
I'm not gonna be Jacob. I am Hudson. This is Jacob, and this is Christopher. Yeah. Also known as Shades, Hat, and Nothing. Because he has nothing to live for.
And lips.
Let me look at my aviators, you kids.
Okay, bye. You can come back. Okay, so we're gonna start the episode without him. Okay, you go.
Okay, so this is what happened in our 7th grade April Fool's Day. So we decided we were gonna go all out because this is
special.
Fun. This is
and I think
special.
it's for next year also, right?
No, it'll be on a Tuesday next year, right?
I'm gonna check. You keep
Okay.
going.
Anyway, we get to school and the Wednesday before we
Get off your phone, Hudson.
me,
I'm checking something.
Hudson, Owen, and Chloe I think had all planned. No, and Harper had some stuff planned too.
Yes.
We were all
I'm gonna say how it all
collaborate together. And
April 1st is on a Wednesday, so it's gonna be on a school day. So
We're doing it again?
We're going all out again.
You're going again, boys?
Yeah, look forward to that day. April
hopefully my dad will not. Okay, so
That's content.
Funny thing.
That's content.
Okay, so we had it all planned out.
It was so good.
It was so good.
It was me, you, Owen, and Chloe.
I wasn't there.
No,
He was in another class, but
I was
he
in another class.
probably had to experience the effects.
But anyways, so I was gonna axe bomb Mr. Woods' room, and Mr. Woods is basically our principal.
Yeah, he's basically our principal.
And so it was gonna smell really bad, and
Yeah,
it was gonna be really funny.
We were gonna.
But then I told
for those of you who don't know what an axe bomb is,
They know what an axe bomb is.
An axe bomb is where the axe body spray. I don't know how y'all feel about it, but for me, it's kind of way too strong.
Putrid.
It's very, very strong. Anyway,
It was created by women to tell them who to stay away from. Putrid.
Anyway, we were gonna fill his room up with axe bomb and just make sure that all the students in there and him throughout the entire day would just have to smell axe the entire day. And
I
it's
smelled
probably
it, and I wasn't even
what
next
was
to
it
them.
Apollo
Okay.
or Phoenix or something?
I don't really know.
It was just bad. Anyway, we go in there during morning assembly, which is when everybody gets together and we
Well, first of all, the day before, I made the mistake of
We're good.
I made the mistake of telling my dad that we were gonna do that, and so he told me that I couldn't do it, and if I did, he was gonna take away my phone. So I was like, okay, I can't do
I was
it.
looking for Ethernet.
And so basically, I had to ditch.
He had to pass it on to someone else.
Yep.
So he passed it on to me.
He wasn't gonna lose his phone for anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we got in there, and so I don't know if y'all know what Main Event is. They used to go Chuck E. Cheese. I had gone to the arcade earlier.
It was for my birthday, by the way.
And it was for his birthday, and we went
Oh yeah.
through, and
birthday. I remember that.
I went to the arcade, and I hit the jackpot on one of them, and so I noticed that there were all these prizes that were half empty, because everybody had grabbed a handful of the candy or whatever. But then I noticed that there was this one category of prizes that nobody ever got, and they were a bunch of little green army men. And they were this tall, this wide, just little green army men that I don't know why, they just looked weird. Anyway, I was like, you know what? For April Fools, I'm just gonna grab a bunch of these. So I walked out there with probably 50 to 100 of them. I don't even know. I bought so many.
Okay, Clay bought 20, and it was 2 handfuls.
Yeah, it was 2 handfuls.
They were pretty big.
I probably bought
80
80 or something.
There were only 5 tokens or 5 tickets each.
Mm-hmm. It was awesome. Anyway, so I have all of these army men. We have axe bomb, and then we're planning to sticky note his desk, which is cover his desk in sticky notes. So we get in there during morning assembly. Everybody's gone. There's a teacher's aide desk over at the front though, so we were kind of worried about that. Anyway, we go in there. Did you go to morning? Did you go to morning assembly?
Yes.
So he went to morning assembly. So it was me, Owen, and Chloe, and we were there.
Wait, you weren't at morning assembly?
Mm-mm. We
You skipped
morning
it?
assembly.
Oh.
Oh no,
wow.
we just walked in really late.
I
Anyway,
did that once. It wasn't fun.
Yeah.
I fell asleep.
Yeah. anyway, so we walk in there and we just start. We were like, all right, Chloe, you're gonna do the axe bomb. Owen, you're gonna help me with the army men and the sticky notes, and we're gonna get it done. So Chloe, like normally when you axe bomb somebody, it's just kind of like a shh, like for like 10 seconds. But she did it for like 30 seconons. It was really
so bad.
Obviously,
everyone was walking. Everybody has to walk by. Well, not
I'm
everybody
certain
has
the
to.
door.
All right, so where were we? Oh yeah, we were all staying.
Okay, everybody had to. Well, there are 2 ways to go back upstairs to go to school.
Whoa, hold on. We're not done. I have to tell you how it's shaking it. So we put. Mr. Woods had like these like folding stuff that you could put all the graded papers in. So we just filled that with sticky notes, and we like. I don't know. We wrote like a note. Oh, we wrote Doc and David and Jonathan will never die, because those are guys that were like
Those are
legends.
Those are their Fred and George Weasley at TCS.
Legendary troublemakers at TCS.
Yes, they're legends.
Anyway, we wrote that.
Legends.
Wait, who was the first one? Oh, Dawkins.
David,
Oh, yeah.
and Jonathan.
Yeah, bleep that out,
Anyway.
please, editor. Thank you.
Anyway.
That's you. That is
you. Anyway.
Normal podcasts, you don't have an editor. It's just like one take and whatever that is.
Goes, yeah, it'll go. But
Yeah.
I can edit this.
Sure,
Hopefully.
podcast would be easy. Anyway, so we put the army men all over his desk. Like, if he, like, on his books, like, he would have to take them off one by one, or else he, like, couldn't open his books or anything without sending them everywhere. And then the axe bomb was the worst. She sprayed it on his backpack. She sprayed it all in the room. Oh, it was so bad. Anyway, we were doing this thing, and then all of a sudden, like, a teacher's aide walks in. She's like, "What are y'all doing?" We're like, "April Fool's prank."
Okay.
And she was cool about it.
I didn't know
So was
somebody
it
walked
Mrs.
in.
Fox?
Wait, who
No,
was it?
it was Mrs. Reed about it,
Okay.
actually.
Oh wow.
And
okay.
so she walked in. She was
I don't
like,
think she
okay.
wanted to get Chloe.
She was
in
like,
trouble.
"Okay,
Yeah,
I'm
probably
gonna
true,
let
probably
y'all
true.
finish, but then y'all probably gonna have to come clean it up." And we're like, whatever.
How do you clean
Whatever.
an axe bomb?
Anyway,
You don't.
I
You just let it
so
disperse.
we go to morning assembly and then we come back.
And then, okay,
on the way
now-
back, we're
No, no,
in
no,
our
shh.
classroom.
Okay,
That's
so there are 2 ways to go. One, it's a faster way for like the 5th and 6th wing, and then there's a faster way for the logic
And
wing.
like most people.
And so
go
most
to
people would
logic.
go to the logic
Like, a
wing,
lot of
and
people.
that's by Mr.
That's
Reed's
right where
room.
Mr. was.
So,
and so they were people.
Everybody
walking
would have
by.
to walk right by
It was
and
so
smell it.
funny.
'Cause-
Like all the high school girls were all like, "Ooh, what's that smell?" And like the 5th grade guys were like looking at each other like, "Bro, did your axe get loose in your bag?" Because they're probably all.
How much
used
acid?
How
Like,
much-
how much did you put on this morning,
And
David?
everybody was like looking at all like these other like people like, "Are you wearing an axe? Are you wearing an axe?" No, I'm not wearing an axe. It was so good. Anyway, so we're in the room. We're walking by the room. Mr.
Yes.
Woods. I saw when Mr. Woods walked in. He walked in there and he went. He looked around like he was looking for me because he knew. Because I had told him I was gonna prank him, and he knew. And I just like ducked and I like took off to my classroom, and so about
Our
like,
classroom was by the 5th and 6th wing, so I don't
Yeah.
know why you would go by the.
bro. I just
logic
wanted to
wing.
see him walk in.
Oh.
Anyway.
Oh, okay, yeah, true.
Anyway, so we were in there. It was and me, Chloe, and Owen. Oh, well, we had also stacked our Dr. McNeese's tables on top of each other, so it was like
That was
Decorated.
like.
That's much more harmless.
yeah, it was terrible. It was
Well, like she would make us clean it up anyway.
Yeah,
and
she
she did.
She
So
did. We cleaned
it
it
was
anyway.
kind of a waste.
yeah. So we were in there for like probably 5 minutes, and Mr. Woods comes in. She goes, "Cavazos, Moody, Sawyer, all of y'all come to my room right now."
Wait, I thought there were 4.
No, it was us 4. It was like your idea.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, but you bailed.
Yeah.
Anyway, and so
How do you figure it out?
I don't know. I mean, no, the teachers they told them. I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and so we went and we had to clean it up, but it was so funny because the axe was not.
You
coming
can't
out.
clean up
So we picked
axe.
up all of the sticky notes except for the one that said Jonathan David can never die, and we picked up all those and army men, and they had already had a fan in the room that was like. They were trying desperately to fan the axe out, and it was just making it worse. It was just spreading it.
And you had Latin in there, didn't you?
I don't know, it was at the end of the day though. So anyway, on the way home on the way back to our classroom, we had like a bunch of army men and sticky notes in our hand. We're like, you know what? Our next class, let's just our next class is like right here where she throw it in. So we opened the door and we just like threw all of the sticky notes and the armament all in there. It was a mess, and we flipped the tables over.
Whose class?
Miss Hill.
So
we went back to class, and like the whole time, like if you're not smelling Axe, then you're probably like way in the logic wing or whatever.
Or way in the 5th and 6th wing.
Anyway, everybody was smelling Axe, even like a lot of people upstairs. And then
tell him the conversation between you.
Wait. That's story one.
Conversation between me and.
Yeah.
No, it's not over yet.
That's story one.
No, we still have Harper putting vinegar in Miss Hill's coffee.
And then him blowing up.
Oh yeah, that was.
Sorry guys, it's not gonna be good. There's not gonna be good sound for that part that we just said. I'm sorry.
Gosh, Chris.
I'm sorry.
It's good.
I'm sorry. Okay, let's go.
All right. So yeah, that was the Axe bomb part. We had Latin at the end of the day, and that was just we could still smell it then. But anyway. So the next prank that we decided to do was kind of Harper's own invention. We know that our teacher, Miss Hill, was a very big coffee drinker.
Yeah.
And so like she tells us these stories all the time, and we knew. And
she always drinks coffee during the stories.
We generally knew what she was allergic to and stuff. But anyway,
it was
So we came in there. She had gone off to like go print something, and I was supposed to like distract her or whatever. And I was like, I think you printed something, and she was like, okay, I'll go get it. Anyway. Harper opened her water bottle and she had vinegar in it. And I don't know, but it was just a mistake or something. But she dropped the vinegar, and the vinegar went on the ground and on some of her grading papers. And so I was like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do when she gets back? So I was formulating a plan. And Harper was like, oh my gosh, what are we going to do? And I was like, all right, just do it. I'll cover for you.
She and Claire are the two ones that are like, dread getting in trouble.
Yeah, so
and I need to tell the story of when me and Clay got in trouble for no reason.
Oh yeah, I can help you with that. Anyway, so Harper, I was like, put it in, I'll cover for you. And so Miss Hill comes back in, and after, she's like, it smells like vinegar in here. Everybody's just pale and like looking at Harper, and she's like,
it smelled so bad.
And I'm like, Harper's like, yeah, I mean, it was from my, and I like, she was like stuttering, and I was like, Harper, did somebody put vinegar in your water bottle? That's
such a good cover.
I totally covered up for her. It was really good. And she was like, yeah. Somebody must have done that. It must have been my little brother. And
then she was also
everybody was like,
yeah, she was also planning to do something.
That's not okay.
And then like a while later, I'm surprised she didn't drink her coffee before that. But a while later, she had her coffee and she was like, my only enjoyment in life. Like she said it like right before she drank it. Like she was like, we were like driving her nuts or whatever. And she had her coffee. She goes, coffee, my only sanctuary from this wildness. And she drank it. She was like, ugh. She's like, what?
And then she also put Tabasco in it.
Yeah, she got Tabasco too. She's like, what is that? Everybody was like, I don't know. And then Harper's like, oh my gosh, I shouldn't have done that. She was like pale, and she's like, all right, who did this?
And Harper's like a goody two shoes.
So she did a prank.
Harper's like,
well, goody two shoes.
She's like, I did it. She goes, okay. What if I had been allergic to something? And she's like,
no, she didn't say that. She was just like, I don't think that was right. Like,
yeah.
And then Mr. Woods was like, what if she was allergic to it? What if it caused a chemical reaction?
And then like
the coffee?
Yeah, I was like,
but there's a baking soda.
No.
But there's no baking soda.
The weakest part about it was Miss Hill was like, oh, okay, y'all want to do pranks? I'm going to call the ultimate prank master. And so we're, like, expecting, like one of her, like, college friends or something. No, she sent Mr. Woods in there to lecture us. And we're like, this is your idea of a prank? That's really weak. Anyway, Mr. Woods sat into our Bible class for, like, 15 minutes, and it was just like, what if she had been allergic to something? What if there had been a chemical reaction? What if she was, I don't know, like, what if it had messed up something? And
so, wait, y'all took a break in class for Mr. Woods to lecture y'all?
It wasn't that bad, honestly. I just whenever Mr. Woods talks, I'm just kind of like,
lose it.
What?
Anyway, Mr. Woods, please don't watch this video. If you do, you're great. You're cool.
We love you. Don't ground us.
Thank you for letting us rap you.
Please. Yeah. Thank you.
And you're gonna be a good dad. So.
All right, we're gonna take a break real quick. Still good water.
That's good.
You got in this room.
Stop. It's